I'm sure you guys are wondering why I got this big smile on. I just made a new discovery, a new friend, a new family member. Welcome to the family, my guy. Welcome. You're welcome.
You guys know my name.
Anyways, yeah, we're moving on. Welcome back from that music break, and of course, yeah, that was Irish Star. You know, with Biggie.
100 yards by feet material. That's what I am. Period.
But me too. I'm 1 million yards now. Come on, come on. I'm not proposing, don't worry.
No, I'm just letting you know, dropping my credentials.
And for me, so I'm dropping my credentials now, 1,000 yards. Come on. You can do this.
For the net.
Anyways, welcome back. This is still TEATIME, and today, yes, we're trying to laugh, but the world is a cold world, and it's a cold morning as well.
Right.
Yeah, it's a cold world, and a lot of things has been happening, and we're not gonna take them lightly. We're not gonna take them folded in our hands. Yeah, we're gonna be the voice for the people who are voiceless, right? And we're moving on to Nigerian music executive Ubi Franklin was recounted how his friend's daughter was raped. A 10-year-old girl, to be precise. He recorded and the video shared on Instagram. He wrote, "Just got off the phone with a friend of mine. His 10-year-old daughter was selected to represent her school at the World School Games in Dubai. His daughter was raped by fellow students." Guys, now catch this now. It's not the uncle. It is not the friend. It is not the neighbor. It is not the father. It is not the rapist. It is down. This is a fellow child. This video tabbed and the video was taped and posted on Instagram, and the school concealed it for a month. No, these kids even recorded themselves doing it.
You can imagine how deep the roots is. But just finish.
He found out on his own when another parent called his wife and showed his wife the video of his 10-year-old daughter being circulated on Instagram. He said, "I spent the last 1 hour listening to confessional statements by some teachers, and I'm begging this should rather be a dream." While updating the tweet, the music executive is revealed that the school has since suspended the child. Now the victim was suspended.
And this was from when, of course, when we see stories like this, I read about it. I went to different social media platforms. I went on Google to search, and this was like on the 14th of April. That's 4 days ago. Okay. That was when this child was suspended. So this happened a while back. You knew about it. Why wait until it comes out for you to suspend the child?
And a 10-year-old girl. Now, see, I think part of the rot in the society also comes from the parents and the people we look up to the most. Now, the reason I'm saying that is, they say, don't tell anybody, you don't want it to be there. They will now begin to make this girl feel like she's less. Now, the father found out. Now, imagine how this girl has been gagged not to talk by the elderly ones, the people my favorite teacher said I should not talk. My auntie said I should not talk. And you know how kids are. The moment they take a liking to you,
and
anything you tell them, they listen to.
Speculations from those that have seen the video. I actually could not bring myself to watch the video.
But I don't think, please do not mention the school, please.
No, there have been speculations from those that have seen the video. And I couldn't bring myself to watch the video, but there are speculations from people that it did not look like rape. So even if it was something consensual, it still doesn't take away the fact that the rot in our society, the rot, of course, they said it's been circulating on Instagram. So what do you expect? What are you saying? What do you expect? So people have actually seen this video.
Friends and family.
Who shares videos like this? Who watches videos like this?
Our image is tarnished forever. And the internet never forgets. This girl can grow up and want to go for a job interview and they say
bring
sorry.
Back this video. We've seen all these things play out. Now, okay, I was talking to my friend this morning when I was coming to work. I was talking to her about the whole thing, and of course, we're not going to mention the name of the school for now. They said what she told me was that this particular school in question, it's not the first time. She's not surprised. What she just told me that it's not this school. I'm not surprised. It's just sad stuff. But so this is to tell you that it's as if
different schools. They even said two schools.
They mentioned two schools.
They mentioned exactly. One other one where what's his name died. Sylvester died recently.
And that this is not the first time. So is it that we allow these things happen? Okay, there has been a case of something like this happening. And
do you think this is a society now or humans?
It is the society.
It can't be the
And because
society.
it is the humans that make the make
You
up the
remember when
society.
I
We're not
say-
talking about individuals. Now we're not just talking about individuals. We're talking about a full
All
management
right, let
body.
me ask another question. Do you think if this was in a Western world, do you think it would have been concealed?
It should have, you see, it was found out as well. Now let me tell you, one thing you should understand is that they pay a lot of money in schools like this.
So they're being selfish. They want mom. They want
Yeah,
the money.
it's not just about the money. It's about protecting their image. We're talking about these are schools that the high and the classy want
the
to send their
1% of the
children
1%.
exactly want to send their children to. So of course they want to protect their image, and they have the resources and the connections to do it. You get what I'm saying? You get where I'm going? So they have the connection and the resources to do this. So now this is not even about that they are concealing it and everything, but how do people, you sit back and you allow things like this? Now the government, you allow, is it that we are supposed to believe that this is the norm? So when things like this happen one way or the other, after we've dragged it for about 2 weeks on the internet, that's if it will be up to 2 weeks actually, we've dragged it and dragged it, the next thing is swept under the carpet, and next year another issue
I actually want
comes
to
up.
bring back up Sylvester's murder, right? Now, we saw all the suspects, and when you check the background of the 4 kids that were involved, rich kids, one's father is even a politician.
If you, of course, you know the school, so what do you expect?
Waiting, we don't hear about Sylvester. What exactly
Did you
is
see
going on?
exactly
Are
where
these
I was
boys
going?
in a juvenile home? Are they, what exactly is being
They
done?
said the kids were let off, that it was found that they said at some point that the kids were let off. So now it doesn't take away the fact that a child died. Now it doesn't take away the fact that these are 2 children. We're talking about minors, 10-year and 11-year. We're talking that and a 10-year-old and an 11-year-old.
And then
They're putting out a video
an adult
of
will
them
now tell you that it doesn't look like rape.
that they were. Now, even if they
No,
were,
an
even
adult,
if-
like, how senseless are you? Is that the society? Is that how you
taking
say?
it out, even if it wasn't rape, even if these 2
What
children
does she
came
know?
together, how do they put this in? Now we're talking about children. First of all, you are engaging in the act, and you go on to make a video, put it out there. How deep?
Are you Kim Kardashian and Ray J?
No, how deep is this going to go? Where we keep on. We know the world is a global world. We know that it is all tech, and we are all. It's a very, very digitalized world. So you get to see whatever you want to see. But how exactly do we put a muzzle on things like this? Exposing children to things like this, because it is from the exposure they've gotten to things that happen in the society that's actually made them do things like this.
And of course, because today is all about family, and of course it's Easter, guys. I know a lot of you guys are at home with families and spending your Easter, and I'm sure you're having a wonderful one. And this is where I also want to bring in the parents and the adult factor. Now, I was playing them yesterday was Easter. I took my speaker to the house because I know my brothers are reserved. They will not play music and all of that. But I knew that if we're going to do a photo shoot or something like that, we're definitely going to need music, something that will give everybody vibes. So I took my speakers along. But because I realized they were kids, I created a playlist that didn't have curse words. Now that's me being conscious.
This brings me back to one time, because I back at home I live with my cousin,
Right.
and he was singing, I can't remember the song, but he was singing one song. I had to ask him, do you know, when I mean you are singing the worst of words in another language, I had to ask him, do you know the meaning of
what you
are saying? He told me no.
No.
So they are just exposed to these things.
When I created the playlist, what was I looking for? Radio edit. Clean version.
Yes, clean version.
So I wasn't going to stop the vibe. I was still playing music that they
But
would
you have
enjoy.
to protect their
But I need
innocence.
to protect it. That was me being conscious. So it takes our consciousness for these kids. Every parent, every uncle, every friend, every family friend, you need to be conscious that, look, this is what I am. But now I have innocent lives that they are still discovering themselves and learning who they are on a daily. They have not found themselves. Now you know you can deal with the curse words, you can deal with the, gory words and all of that. But how do you protect a child who doesn't even know the
children
meaning?
that you hear your mom calling your dad babe. As a child, you start calling it, because this children, they are people of perception. What they see is what they follow. They
now.
actually
Babe,
no, but you get. You're supposed to call him dad. You're supposed to call him daddy. That kind of thing. But because you hear your mom, it is what children see us do.
Okay, so I
follow.
have nephews and they're grown now, and they don't call their mom by, they call her Dede, because that's the first word they said, Dede.
And you see, it's based on what people are around and everything. That's exactly what I'm saying. Because these children, it is what they see, what they watch, what they listen to us say, the music they listen to that actually greatly influences them, taking out the way you're trying to bring them
and
up.
I think it's our own conscious effort, because these kids, even though they're 10, even though people are beginning to say different things, but it is what they see as well. It is what they're exposed to in the society. It is what we bring to the table. It is our responsibility as adults, as fathers, as mothers, as uncles, as brothers, as sisters, to protect their innocence. I wish I could say the same for myself, but at the end of the day, I wish that a lot of other adults and family and all of that can come together.
One very present question. It has been nagging at the back of, like, in my thoughts. Now, this happened over a month ago from all indications, and the school in question. Now, let us take them for their words that it's actually a truth or dare game, and it was consensual. It wasn't rape.
Kids even play truth or dare. It's not because of what we show them.
Exactly. That you see, it's going back to
it's going back to.
Let us assume that it's actually consensual. It wasn't rape and everything. Why did it take them 1 month before they suspended that child? I mean, if you are going to discipline a child, of course you call the parents and everything straight to school. This is not something you send a letter to the parents. You call the parents to the school. She was suspended, and I think they said the boy was expelled or something. But that's not even the point. This is not a situation of sending a letter to the parents. These are situations where you call the parents to the school.
And I think it's because of the suspension that people are even beginning to feel like it was
something
consensual.
is fishy.
No,
like it seems as if something is fishy.
No, the suspension. Now, why was she punished? Now the schools also begin to look at it. Okay, both of them did it.
And after 1 month, now I'm not taking away the school's right to punish children when they go out of their rights, out of their way to commit things like this. But why 1 month? Why did it take you so long?
Why did you have to wait to be called out?
Yeah, before you took action. You see, it makes your story seem very shaky. We don't know what to believe now, but it doesn't take away the fact that this video has been circulating, and it is what we teach these children. It is what these children see us do that they actually do. So I feel we should actually try to do better. Protect the innocence of these kids for as long as you can. You can only try, but yes, try very, very hard. That's just it. Because I could not bring myself. Every time I think back to this video, I'm like, how deep is this rot in our system? We're talking about a 10-year-old, an 11-year-old, and if it turns out to actually be consensual, what are these children seeing? What are they watching? What is prompting them to do things like this?
Now, this is not even a case of pedophiles. It's not happening.
We're talking about children.
Oh, it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. I know God got us, and of course we will be fine. But of course, you guys know what we gotta do. We gotta go sometimes. But trust us to be back again tomorrow with another banging episode of the biggest entertainment show. In case you forgot the name, it is still TEATIME, and of course, thank you for joining the conversation. Also, and you can always join on social media with the hashtag TEATIME. And remember, you can catch up on all our previous episodes, including this very one with the exclusive, elaborate, elegant Elile, who gives, very detailed. You make my job easy, by the way. Thank you very, very much, Elile. And yes, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel at PlusTvAfrica Lifestyle. You can also watch TEATIME on Alto TV and in London on Ben Television and StarTimes Channel 308. A big thank you goes out to you again. Come on, it must be a big deal. Oh my God, a big deal. Okay. All right, man. Thank you for watching PlusTvAfrica's TEATIME. Yes, my name is Ifeoluwa Oshike. Salute.